What is the use of going to church? What is the product of going to church? There are those in church today for maybe a part of social activity as well. And there are those in church in search of miracle. Problems of life too much. So let me go and let God help me. What is the essence of Christianity? I want to say that anything we do in church that did not end us in heaven was a waste of life. Waste. What is the use of the miracle of walking out of a wheelchair and ending in hell? The same person that was healed from the wheelchair ended in hell. What is the use of the kind of miracle that the eyes are opened, the blinded eye was open, and then the end is still hellfire? I mean, what is the use being in church and then ending in hell with those who didn't go to church at all? Ending in the same place with prostitutes. Waste. Take your seat. So it is very, very important that we ask ourselves this question: what is the essence of this whole thing? The disciples were called Christians in Antioch. The reason is they observed them, they looked at them, they knew who they were before, and they are seeing who they are now, and they realized that something drastically changed. They could look into their lives, and the only thing that their lives reminded them about was Christ. So they gave them the nickname Christian, that is little Christ. The followers of Jesus were given that nickname. That is, you remind us of Christ. These are called them Christlets. The essence of Christianity is one: change into the nature of Christ. Change. Transformation into the nature, into the character of Christ. That is the major essence of Christianity. It's not one, it's the nature. It's the major essence. That is unchanged. It's a useless waste of effort. Every church attendance that doesn't change a person's life is a waste of life. Wastage. That is wasting time in church and still ending in the flames of hell. It's a waste. Any attendance to church that does not change a man's life is a waste. And one of the greatest pain to the father is to see unchanged children coming before him all the time with their character intact. Beloved, the greatest tragedy that can befall anybody is to waste time on it, claiming to be serving God, and then finding oneself in the eternal flames of hell. You won't forgive yourself for all eternity. If I had known, I would have been more serious with God. If I had known, I would have taken God more serious, taking the word of God more serious. And the disciples were called Christians, little Christ, Christless. People should look at you first and you convict them of sin. That is, for sinners to feel at home around you is an abomination. For unbelievers to feel comfortable in your presence and still carry out their unbelievous lifestyle under your watch is an abomination. It is an evidence of the absence of the is not impacting on your world. If people are not looking at you and desiring to come closer to God, if people are not changing near you, if your life is not challenging people to become better, then you are wasting your attendance of church. It's a wastage of church attendance. It's the same like being at a beer parlor.